I love video games. More specifically, I love indie games. Though usually not the same quality as most AAA studios can produce, indie games hold a special place in my heart for their ability to focus in on a few mechanics and create something beautiful without the bounds of a publisher and the deadlines and content restrictions that come with it. Indie games are much more than a work of art, they're a work of heart. At least, those are the indie games that most people see. The ones that make the front page of hosting services like Steam or even itch.io and GameJolt. But I'm not going to be looking at the games that make the front page, I'm going to be taking a look at the new uploads, fresh out of the oven. Now, GameJolt is very easily organized, and it will allow me to pick a certain genre of games I want to look at. And right under this tab is where we're going to be looking at the latest and not greatest of what developers have to offer on this site. According to GameJolt's own warning, newly added games are not moderated, curated, or vetted by the community, and you can find a gold mine of undiscovered talent, or you may see some of the scariest shit of your life. This is great! This is what I want! Unfiltered, unmoderated, developers trying something new and putting it out there for the world to see. I've scrolled through the first couple pages of new games under the platformer genre and downloaded a few games that, for some reason or another, stood out to me. Hopefully the ones I downloaded were in the gold mine category, not the scary shit category. I am a coward, and I will definitely have nightmares if I play those. But it's worth it. First up, we have Square Cave by developer Natsumine. Now, what I love about this is how no-nonsense it is. It's a cave, there's squares. So many squares that a square has been drawn within the square that is my character. Let's play! So there's an easy mode and a hard mode. I don't even want to imagine what a developer that makes a game like this thinks is hard. And though I consider myself good at games, let's ease into this. Easy mode. Alright, controls. Okay, there's jump. Alright, let's get started. So apparently easy mode is too hard for me, or I'm just stupid. Let's try that again. Nice. Fool me once, shame on me. And I'm stuck. I do seem to get stuck on both walls and the ground. Yay, we won! That wasn't so bad after I got over my inability to overcome basic obstacles. I'm sure hard mode can't be that much harder. Okay, so it is. Maybe we can just leave this way and I'm stuck. Next up, we have a game called Parkour Warrior, created by developer The Computer Fox. According to the game's description, I have a friend called Parkour Warrior, and he likes to parkour. He needs my help to the finish line. So I guess this is not me here on the screen, it is my friend. Or I am helping my friend, and there he goes. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, hello there. Alright, whoa, this music just got a little bit less chill. Okay. Oh, that's fire. Well, I need to jump, so oh, there we go. I can jump now. Kind of doing this odd kick jump, but that's what I expect from parkour. It's so forgiving. I definitely should have fallen there. But that's parkour, baby. Oh no! Do I need to start from... Oh, well, I lost. Now I go to hell? I do like that I can log on the developer signature, but, what is this place? Why is there another me freaking out on top there? Is he the friend that I'm trying to help? To the finish line? Seems we're both condemned. Sorry, friend. And the game said I'm done and closed. So this game is actually pretty easy. It's given me 90 seconds to beat this, and I already found the finish line for my friend. Next level. Okay. Okay, it's the same level. I just have 60 seconds to find the end now. I have a feeling, yep, 30 seconds. This is good gameplay. I really enjoy testing myself like this, both in how fast I can finish the game and how well my patience with finishing the game more than once is. Whoops, I ran out of time. Back to hell with my... Okay, my friend isn't here. And this version of hell looks quite different. No music. Well, if you don't count the clicking music. Is there an exit? The timer up there is freaking out too. Is this the scary shit that GameJolt warned me about? I'm not mentally prepared for a screamer here. Well, that's the end of the level, and I'm done with this one before something worse happens. According to the game's description, Proto, by developer Scalix, is a simple 2D, if Infinite Runner. It has a very appealing pixel art style and a very polished look, but, well, it seems that for me, it is more of a finite runner. But, I'm just getting to know the controls, really. I just learned how to jump, and, oh, suppose the jump button will also launch me headfirst into whatever the heck. So now that I got the hang of it, Proto is a really charming game about a robot going somewhere. The game description doesn't really say anything about a story or the motivation behind me scaling the rooftops, other than if I see a bat, I can click on it for them to stop existing. Not death. This is to completely erase them from reality. Very powerful. I like it. I haven't run into any bats yet though, but now I'm prepared. Oh boy, another endless runner. Well, I seem to suck at these kind of games, but I'm happy that I'm given the controls right off the bat. Cosmo Journey by developer Endgame Studios says that it's a dynamic endless runner where I control the astronaut in outer space. I appreciate the 3 healths it gives me, regardless of me hitting planets in my face rather than bumping into an uneven roof like the last game. Oh, and if I die, then the game just decides that I've had enough and crashes. A very considerate piece of software. Next up we have a interesting one. Smash Ringtail Cat 2 by developer Glass Seastar. Firstly, I'm happy that there's a warning here that I need to click through right away or the game crashes on me. So this quick blip of color and text that I needed to quickly see and process was telling me not to play the game if I've ever been experienced epilepsy. I haven't ever been experienced epilepsy, so I shall proceed. Alright, very nice sprite of what I can guess is a ringtail cat. I don't think I've actually ever seen one, so I'm assuming that this is a very accurate portrayal. Walking animation does look like I'm moonwalking, you know, whenever it decides to show me I'm walking. And also I can wall jump, whenever the game decides I can. Also, I'm loving the lush forest surrounded by a hazy mist. It does well not to break my immersion. Unfortunately, I'm not caught up on the lore of this game, being the sequel, but these aesthetic choices could be part of the overarching plotline. Okay, I gotta be honest, I'm kind of disappointed the gameplay doesn't convey the same atmosphere as the hype trailer led me to believe. This is not that. This game really needs some polish, and, you know, fun. The dev states that it's going to be released in the summer of 2020, so there's definitely time. Though for a concept game, it's not really that bad as the aesthetics would have me to believe. Couldn't really play any more of this game because I couldn't really get past the part after this gun guy. I'm not sure if this is a leap of faith or just an unfinished level, but I died. Garoons! Definitely the most polished game I've seen in this run. Holy smokes, this looks pleasing. I'm really digging the music. Oh, there's cutscenes! I love it. Oh no, she died. And they're all so sad. Who did this? And then we're back with the swanky music. Ah yes, the only logical thing to do when there's a threat. Fly into its mouth. The gameplay of this game seems to be pretty easy to grasp. There's obstacles in the way, and I have to morph these things into different forms to overcome them. This guy in particular can jump. Unfortunately, it seems I'm too stupid to get past the second level. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I've used up all of my resources just getting a few characters to the other side. These poor unfortunate souls are just stuck forever, eating each other as asses. Not too bad of fate, actually. I fell into the process of trial and error and error and error and error. Oh, meme games are fun. And Laser Cats 2 Invasion by Jack Howard looks like it's gonna be a good time. An epic adventure to stop these cats from taking over the world. Not sure what epic events took place in the original. Like, was it not an invasion of cats in the last one? Was it humanity that was invading the cats? If so, maybe the cats are just justified in coming to Earth to kick our asses. My gun changes color when I'm walking. Nice. Oh, hello, cat. Doesn't seem like your attacks are making any contact. Am I simply too powerful for these puny— oh. That's such a sad cat. Why are you sad, cat? You won! I'm the one who's sad. This game over music. This is wonderful. Woo! Hack and power sled. So cool. I don't even have to get a running start, just whoosh, bang, bang. Man, I am just not a fan of these leaps of faith that I keep on finding. They seem to be everywhere in indie platformers. Alright, see all my threats. Proceed with caution. I died. There is no winner in a war between cats and humanity. Stanley Adventure by Cubster Player. Holy smokes, this seems insane. Game description is, come to an adventure with Stanley. No title on the intro splash screen, but I do get to move around this character's eyes with my mouse. Okay, I'm done. This Naruto running pose is amazing, even when he's standing. Sorry, Bracy, Teddy, knee. Okay, let's jump on these literal platformers of this platformer. Why am I behind the trees when the platforms are clearly in front of them? At least the clouds are on the right layer. Was that? No. Yes, it was the Roblox. Oof. Awesome. Hello, clouds. Get out of my face, clouds. I can't see the ledge! There we go. Next level. Oh my god! My heart was not... My heart wasn't prepared for that. I didn't expect much from Choose to Save the Princess by developer Nuno Ribeiro. Simple art style, not really a title screen, just you on a ledge. But I was pleasantly surprised. The first area has two objects, a sign that reads, "It is now illegal to own guns," signed the king, and a gun. So obviously I needed to be a rebel and take the gun. Man's gotta defend himself. Oh, another sign. Oh, look.
How the turntables.
Yes, let me just save this princess with my gun. Oof. Okay, this game is a bit tougher than I thought. Buzz. I am sure you were a boss or something. Oh well. Some enemies are just dead on arrival. I did not do that. They were like that when I got here. Yes, I've made it to the princess. 'Twas nothing, my princess. Come away and let me return you to your... What? That's disappointing. It was only to defend myself. And on this day, our hero had slain many people. But in the end, he got what he deserved. The princess rejected him, and he didn't react well. Poor princess, though. He was arrested 2 days later and spent the rest of his life in prison! At first I thought this game was a one-trick pony, but the next playthrough I decided to obey the law and not take the gun. I was prepared for the game to be way harder since I wasn't going to be able to defend myself. But the enemies are completely passive when they're threatened. They just walk right by you. Hello. I just walked straight to the end and it told me that I had a wonderful walk. Still didn't save the princess though. I feel that these wings are important to the story, and I definitely don't want to release these angry men. Oh, nice. Thank you. And so I saved the princess. I triumphant, and her moonwalking in appreciation. We got married and had... Oh, I love this game. Very creative. The last game that I found for this video is called Nikki's Story by developer Nikki Teneshi. The game's description of the story is that I quote-unquote experience it for myself. Oh my, I don't think I'm ready. Features include voice acting for Nikki and quote-unquote depressing scenes. It also says that I will be able to learn about Nikki's past. This makes me more confident that I'm clearly not ready for this. Especially this thumbnail. Man, this title screen is pretty epic. High fantasy? Half bubbles?
Happy bubbles.
New game, please. Hi, sweetie. I made it in capitalized time. Or... oh no. Yush, Nikki. No worries. Yay! I'm not gonna say that. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck is that? No, don't go after it! No! Well, this game actually looks pretty nice. I'm not sure how many sprites were handcrafted by the developer, but regardless, it all meshes together really nice. And this music seems so familiar, but I can't put my finger on where I've heard it before. I wonder what all these carrots are for. My OCD is killing me right now, but I need to press on. I gotta be honest, I was pretty frightened that I was gonna fall through this fence, seeing as how I could walk through it before. Coffee makes me supercharged! And it doesn't last long, making me mistime my jump. Okay, one thing that I found about this part, if I don't make this lower platform the first time, the timing will be completely off and it is impossible for me to make it later on. Okay, this is just taking forever. What if I just, oh, okay, I'd rather just, yep. Okay, I made it. And I was at the end of the level. Perfect. Okay, language game. This game is gonna make me repeat this part of the level for that key, isn't it? Yep. That key better be important. How am I supposed to dodge that? It's the size of the platform. The end of the level. And that key seemed to be useless. Nikki, no! This is what you wanted. Don't run! Ah! Made it. Seems that this is the end of the demo. That or I'm too stupid to figure out where to go. I even got the key! This should be open. Well, that wasn't too painful. I honestly expected a lot worse from the opening, but it was quite charming. Just a simple platform with some free dialogue. And that brings us to the end. Overall, these games had a wide range of quality, which is kind of what I expect from the new upload section of GameJolt. Some were creative, some were freaky, some had amazing aesthetic, some had a great personality, but all of them were made and presented to the world, and that's the important thing. I love seeing devs, both new and old, publishing content regardless of the quality they're made with. The devs that made these games will continue to get better with everything learned simply by publishing what they can do now. If any of you would like to try out any of these games, I've posted a link to them in the description. I personally recommend giving Choose to Save the Princess a try to see what other endings you can come up with. And if you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing and commenting with any indie games that you feel are unique, quirky, or underappreciated. I would love to give them a playthrough. Thanks for watching.